Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's tarot reading. My name is Gigi, and today I'll be doing a reading looking at your block, Sagittarius. I'll also be looking the advice too in regards to block, and I'll also be pulling out cards from your past, present and future. So Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic. I hope you're all doing well, enjoying your week. But let's get started with your reading. I'm just clearing these cards, clearing the energy to get a very good reading, accurate reading. So please take only what resonates with you. And don't forget, if you do like this video, to like, share and subscribe. If you do subscribe every week, Sagittarius, you get 2 readings. Fifi will be focusing on love, while I'll be focusing on your general reading and anything that your spirit team wants you to know. So enough of me chit-chatting. Let's start, Sagittarius. Excellent. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to be pulling out a couple of cards. This represents your past. We have the Magician, the present, the future. What is your block? What's the advice? Interesting. Okay, so let's move. I'm going to move these cards a bit. Excellent. Now, I'm going to start first. What is under the deck? We have, yes, we do have the 2 of Swords here. Now, the 2 of Swords is the card of indecision here. Fear of making the wrong decision, fear of making the wrong choice, taking the wrong option here. So this is all in our heads at the moment here, of the fear of making a mistake and being indecisive, unable to make a decision, unable to decide at this very, very moment here. This is the energy that we're currently picking up here. So remember, Sagittarius, if we look at this picture closely, this person can remove their blindfold and make a decision here. The other advice here, that it is time now to make a decision. You do need to make a decision in whatever is going on in your current situation here. The best thing you can do is weigh out your options here, your pros and your cons, and you will be able to make a decision here. So I'm going to leave this right here. Excellent. Let's have a look at your past. In the past, you have the Magician. Excellent. This is an excellent major arcana. The Magician represents Gemini and Virgo here. Able to manifest anything, the power of manifestation. This is what the Magician represents. Able to create anything with all your resources, the tools that you have, being very resourceful. So I can clearly see here, Sagittarius, that in the current past, talking about 3 to 6 months, you've been very resourceful. You've been quite the problem solver too, able to solve issues, able to do literally anything that you put your heart and soul to. Your thoughts have been absolutely great, in the sense that instead of I can't, you've been saying I can. Working around problems, finding the ways, finding the solution here, which is absolutely great here. I absolutely love seeing the Magician, to be honest. It's one of my favorite cards here, because it is the card of manifestation. It's choosing your words wisely and changing your vibrations, changing your energy too, changing the way you say things to yourself too. So let's look at your current situation here. You do have the Sun. The Sun is a major arcana. It is a very happy card. I personally, this is actually one of my favorite cards too, looking at the Sun. So the Sun, how can I say this? The Sun, if there's been any challenges currently, the Sun lessens the blow of any challenging cards. Well, first of all, we don't have at the moment major challenges, but any blocks, again, when I talk about your blocks, the Sun will lessen the blow of any blocks when I get to this. But then, as I said, the Sun is also the return of good health here. So your physical body improving, the mental health improving here. It's also giving you abundance and prosperous, it's like doors opening for you. Things are going a lot easier. The Sun literally makes everything go so much easier. You could also be traveling to, finding new love. Also starting a business, any venture you want to do, it's all good. It's all happiness, all wonderful things. This is something so beautiful to look forward. I love seeing the sun. Let's look at your future. So you do have, we do have the Eight of Cups here. So in the near future, first of all, this is the only card I need to point out that this person is showing their back. And they're walking towards the sun. They're walking towards something beautiful. However, though, your spirit team is going to force you, though, to walk away from something. Your spirit team is actually going to push you that, okay, no more. No more of this. You need to walk away from this, Sagittarius. Now, what are you walking away from? Now, it has cups here. You might feel a little bit emotionally triggered. Yes, you could be walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. Think about this. It could be a job. It could be friends, family, a relationship, a job that you've been there for maybe a couple of years, and perhaps in your current situation, there's something much better going on, but you know that you need to leave. You need to leave another situation that no longer is serving you. This is serving you. This is beautiful, yes. But there's something else going on in your life that's no longer serving you. If anything, you feel very uninspired. You feel bored with the situation. You feel it doesn't make you feel good. That's the thing. And that's the thing. When something doesn't make us feel good, we've got to do something about it too. Now, again, you may be feeling guilt if you walk away. You may be feeling shame. But I'm picking up more the word guilty here. You may be feeling a little bit guilty if there's something that you need to leave behind. You know it is the right thing to do, but something is holding you back. Perhaps emotions like guilt. How could you how can you leave, But Sagittarius, you got to do what you got to do. And I can clearly see here what's going on, because the block, you do have the moon here. Now the moon is all about fear of the unknown. There are lots of fears here. Because what's happening here, the moon, lots of things are happening in the shadows that you cannot see. Now, there could be, only if this resonates with some, you may be experiencing gossiping, something happening behind your back, something that's really childish, something that's so unnecessary. So again, for others, you also may be experiencing deceit from certain people. There may be trouble in the workplace, things being restructured, changed, and you're fearful. You fear what could happen. So there's lots of fears here too, unfortunately. And again, when we do have fears, what does that lead to? We just ruminate. It's like we're on a Ferris wheel. We go over and over with no solution here. So, but then we also have the advice. We have justice here. How interesting. So justice is all about balance here. It's all about finding that balance, about finding work and play too. So the advice here, Sagittarius, you really need to ask yourself this. What you're worrying about at the moment, is it giving you balance? Is it giving you what you want? Is it giving you justice in the sense that you may be in a situation, like for example, let's say if it's a workplace. You may be in a workplace where a lot is demanded from you, like a lot. And there's an imbalance in the sense that you've got to work overtime, you've got to work your butt off. But the reward is so little, so insignificant that you ask yourself, what am I working for too? Perhaps you may be dealing in the legal system too. Perhaps you may be getting a divorce, child support. What this card is saying that there will be justice. There will be justice. So if you are going in the moment, if you are going through a divorce, child support, separation, you will come out winning, Sagittarius. There will be justice in whatever area is happening at the moment. If you're having issues in your relationship, if you're having issues with friends, family, there will be justice too. what your spirit team is asking from you is to not listen to these fears. Do not pay attention to these fears. Don't listen to them. Because remember, justice, not many people know this, justice is also the card of karma. If people have done you wrong, well, karma is never too early and never too late too. Don't worry, karma will take care of any injustice that's happened in your life at the moment. So you got to really, I need you actually to be a little bit selfish too. I need you to be a little bit selfish too and put yourself first and ask yourself, is this situation really serving me? Is there justice or injustice at the moment here? Because at the moment we are currently filled with fears too, but there definitely will be justice though. Whoever has done you wrong, something you may not know or you may hear about it, but there will be justice. Because the scales are balanced too, it's like an equal give and take. If assets need to be divided, it will be equal give and take too. Equal division too. So whatever fears you are currently experiencing at the moment, Sagittarius, I can definitely say that there will be justice. Your issues, your fears will be lessened, because don't forget, you also have the sun. Your fears are not going to last long. What I can say, because they are acting as a block at the moment, do not listen to them. Please do not listen. Focus. You can really prioritize your thinking. Focus on something completely different and really put yourself forward, because there will be a situation in the near future where you will need to walk away from something. You will need to literally let go of something. But it's going to be good. I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic for you, because even though you may be a little bit scared maybe to do that, you maybe know already that you need to walk away from something, it's going to be okay, because you also have the Justice card. Justice is actually a really good card. It's a fantastic card. So please remember, Sagittarius, do not hold on to anything that no longer serves you. Do not listen to your fears, because your fears are acting as blocks too. Refocus, completely change the scenario, how you're thinking about certain things, because you can change, you can shift it completely, because you also have the Justice card. There will be justice. If you're walking away from people that have done you wrong, there will be justice too. You're going to come out winning. In other words, Sagittarius, you're going to come out as the champion here. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me in this reading. Thank you so much for supporting this channel, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye for now.